Hi guys, Summers here and welcome along to episode 32 of the Solihull Career Mode series here on FIFA 20. And in this episode we are going to face off against Bury away, then Macclesfield Town at home. We have the round of 16 tie against Hull City in the Carabao Cup, and then another away fixture here at Cheltenham to round the month out. So, a busy schedule, let's get things underway. Okay, so time to get this fixture underway as we travel to Bury for this one. Rolls it out, but it was a poor piece of play. Strewbridge now gets it through to his teammate, and Kelly is able to make the save. Well done there by Peterson to steal that off the toe of the opposition, and Doohoo here has come inside, finds Smith. Little cheeky back heel to Fredrickson. Back off to Smith. Round the corner for Fredrickson. He's gone again, and Smith has been brought down in the box. Absolutely clattered by the Bury defender. And there we have another penalty. Smith Hilton clumsily bringing down Smith in the box. Evans steps up for it. And sends the keeper the wrong way and puts us in the box seat in this game at 1-0.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of
Well won by Fredrickson. Evans comes away with it, looks inside for Fredrickson. Plays it through. Oh, Smith tries the dink, but can't get it over the top of Madriscoll. So we go into the half-time break here, 1-0 up. We can't make use of that opportunity via Evans. Peterson, Fredrickson will drive in. Gets the shot away, but it's a weak effort, and Madriscoll gets his hands to that. Evans up to Peterson. Fredrickson turns his man. He got into the box there and he's absolutely levelled, but the ref is not going to give us another penalty in the second half. Well done, Doohoo. Smith waits for the overlap from Fredrickson, smashes it towards the near post, but hits the side netting. Fredrickson into Peterson, drives it through the middle towards Smith, free and clear, and slots it bottom corner. That is a great finish by the centre forward, and puts us 2-0 up in this game. It's a great ball here through the middle channel by Peterson, and Smithy just says, easy pickings, my friend. Nice left-footed effort into the bottom corner. 2-0. Evans fires it across here to Pearson. Nice little back heel into Patterson. Rafferty turns his man, gets a shot away. He's been on the pitch a matter of moments and he's already got himself a goal. Literally unbelievable stuff from Brendan Rafferty. Great turn and a great finish. Fabulous stuff from the young Irishman. That's a deep, deep ball. I don't think he'll keep that in. That's a terrible ball by Pearson. Does well, though, to block the advances of Ushla. And there we have it, the full-time whistle, a resounding result here as we beat Bury 3-0 on the road. Okay, so here we go. The next game up is against Mac Town, and if you didn't watch Cutsy's career mode last season, I'd definitely say go back and watch that. Some fantastic stuff throughout last year's FIFA 19 cycle from Cutsy. And also, Sabath did a Macclesfield Town Road to Glory too, and that was amazing. Anyway, Macclesfield Town here playing in a 5-2-1-2 formation, and as we can see, they've got a midfielder ahead of 2 strikers, which seems a bit strange to me. But nonetheless, let's see how we get on here against Macclesfield Town. A 3-0 drubbing by Mac Town. Asadabi, Harris and Kelleher all getting themselves on the score sheet. That is really unfortunate as we continue to try to chase down that top spot in the league. Okay, here we go, a night game and a wet one in the last 16 of the Carabao Cup, round 4 against Hull City. Rafferty. Bit of a traffic jam ahead as Hull look to sit in, defend their position. Efkan there, able to intercept. Rafferty goes to turn his man, has to be strong. Sees Peterson's run, but can't find him. Shadows his man there, Pearson. Manages to get in with the shot that Kelly has to push round the post there. High press from Hull, catching us out again. Nice turn. Good work by Peterson, and Rafferty will push this away. Nice layoff here for Smith. Cuts inside, he's done his man, into the box, lays it across, and Rafferty is there to grab us the first goal of this game. We've absolutely sucker punched Hull there with that attack, and to be honest, Smithy, if it wasn't for him there, I'm not sure we would have scored that goal. That was an excellent bit of play. You basically took 2 defenders out of the game, slides it across to Rafferty, and Brendan is on such hot run of form right now. He was sure to score that one. 1-0. Efkan again out on the wing, and the attack breaks down, and Ziegler pumps that up the field. But it's only for momentarily a bit of breath as we come forward once again. Rafferty smashed off the ball. Referee says play on, and we really need to deal with the possession difference between us and Hull at the moment, as they have 32. We only have 32% of the possession. Smith looks off for Rafferty. Nobody wants to pull the trigger. Patterson into Peterson, drives his way into the box, chips it across. But the defender just about gets ahead on it. Rafferty. And there we have it, the half-time break, as Efkan just managed to steal that ball away from Rafferty. But we do lead here 1-0 against Hull City in the Carabao Cup. Nice bit of play. Patterson clips that over the top for Evans. He gets it into the box. Brendan Rafferty. That is an astounding goal. Fabulous work by Brendan. But what a cross by Evans. That little chip ball over the back by Peterson. And a lovely dink into the box to find Rafferty, who made and committed to that attack with a diving header. And Lung had no chance. 2-0. Well in by Wilson. Evans has plenty of field to run at. Lays it in to Rafferty, and the defender does exceptionally well there to stem the flow. Even better work as Evans now comes forward with it again. Chips it into the box. Oh, So close there from Rafferty. That header just glances wide of the post. We do regain possession. Here he is again, and he's found space for Peterson. Easy pickings. Once he'd got into that position, there was only one situation that was going to unfold, and that is Peterson getting himself on the score sheet. A great goal by Lucas, but to be fair, it was made by Rafferty. Peterson doing well there. Now Connor shifts it off to Smith. What a turn by the young man. Lays it inside for Duhu, who's going to drive forward with this one. Looks out wide to find Evans. Evans goes for the chip, and there it is, the hat-trick from Brendan Rafferty. Side kick from Rafferty. Unbelievable scenes as we go 4-0 up here at Hull. Good ball out. And Evans chips it into the box to find that side glancing bicycle kick from Brendan Rafferty to get him his hat-trick. And having got that hat-trick, he's going to make way here for Bjorn Nystrom, who's coming back into the fold, having recovered from his recent injury. Just needs some game time. And that is a very good shout from the hat-trick hero. That is unlucky there by the Hull striker as he tries to come through the pack. Gets himself a yellow card for taking out one of our defenders in the process. Nystrom has done his man and accelerates away, and come on ref, that has to be a yellow card. Very much a frustrating shadow cast by the Hull City players here as they begin to basically just drag us down at every opportunity. Nearly inside the box, nearly got himself a penalty there, Nystrom. Oof, and it has to tip it over. That is a great effort by Nystrom from the edge of the box. Dipping all the way. And there we have it, the full-time whistle, and it's another amazing performance in the Carabao Cup. The boys keep stepping up every time that we have a fixture in this tournament, and Brendan Rafferty, an astounding performance. Okay, so the scout reports are in for this month, and Johannes Magnusson out in the Republic of Ireland has brought a few extra players to the party. The first one being Mark White, 38 to 52 with a potential of 55 to 75. Patrick Dunphy is 46 to 64 with a potential of 60 to 84. And Brendan Fitzpatrick is 51 to 71 with potential of 60 to 82. Now this is the last month of the report, so we have to make some decisions here as to who we're going to bring in to the academy. And there's two players on this list that I am definitely going to bring in. The first one being Brendan Fitzpatrick, so we'll just promote him. And the second one being Jason Campbell, who has been on the report now for 3 months. The rest of these players unfortunately won't make the cut, and we move on to the next scout. Okay, so we move out to Joel Cook's scouting report here, and he's got 3 extra players on his list. Oscar Clark, 69 to 95 potential. Charlie Wilson, 57 to 81 potential. And Bradley Phillips, 59 to 83 potential. It's also worth noting that Hugh Clark has been poached by RC Lens, so we won't be able to promote him to the academy. And so with so many higher end potential players still left on this list, I'm just going to go through and try to narrow things down a little bit more. Right, okay, so I've narrowed it down to 3 candidates here. Taylor Bell being the first one, 45 to 61 overall with a potential of 61 to 83. The 19-year-old player is worth £140,000, so I'm going to bring him into the academy, and if I can't make anything of him pretty quickly, I will put him into the main squad and try to sell him off. We've then got Jamie Watson, 19-year-old left-back, with an overall between 47 and 63 and a potential of 62 to 84. So not the highest end potential, but could still do a job for us. Interestingly, he's right-footed and only 5'9". But at £275,000, I'm going to bring him in, and we'll see what he looks like once he's in the academy. Next up, we've got Oscar Clark, only 15 years of age, so we'll have to wait a little while for this guy to come through to give us a full reading on where he's going to turn out. 45 to 61 overall with a potential between 69 to 95. So I'm bringing him in because of his age and his high-end potential. Let's see what Oscar Clark is made of. Okay, so Oliver McDonald has 2 new recruits on his scout report this month. Ian Clark is a goalkeeper with an overall between 48 and 68 and a potential between 57 and 81. And Rob Ross has an overall between 46 and 66 and a potential of 64 to 90. What you might have noticed is this report has actually been slimmed down quite a bit since last month as well. And I'm going to go back now and have a quick check through just to see who else will make it into the academy out of this bunch of players. Okay, so I'm going to promote all 5 of these players that are on the screen right now because they either have a high-end potential or they have a high value, so that we can obviously bring them into the squad, take a quick look at them, and if they're not going to suit our requirements, we can move them into the main squad ready to sell off. Okay, so just a bit of transfer news here to let you know that Patrick Cook has agreed personal terms with Derry City and he will leave for £175,000 when the transfer window opens. Okay, so here it is, the last game of this episode as we face off against Cheltenham Town. Out wide here for Cheltenham, looking for a cross. Comes into the box and both of the Solihull players there miss it. But we have managed to get it away and Patterson now strides forward. Looks off for Fredrickson, who'll drive down the line here. Doohoo off to his left, who he feeds in. And he feeds it across the box for Nystrom, who takes the first effort on goal, and it was a great shot from the Swede, who was just coming back from injury. But Flinders was able to push that onto the post and around for a corner. Well done there by Berglund to see off the advances of the Cheltenham man there. Patterson looks off for Peterson. He fires it off here to O'Connor. He'll go down the line to Do, who's made a good run inside. But he's cut off at the pass. He does manage to intercept again though. Fires it across the box but can't get it into his teammate's path. Nice ball off for Doohoo, who goes again to Nystrom. Tries to take a big dip from the distance. Drives into the box. Looks for the back post, and Doohoo, who'd gone in off the run from the wing, has managed to get himself a goal here against Cheltenham in the opening exchanges, and it's more than deserved, as we have been far the better team. As they continue to look to build an attack here, throwing it into the box, and Kelly will take charge of that situation. Right ball by the man into Hussey there, but Pearson was able to get back and steal that ball away. Hussey once more now on the ball, clips one into the box. O'Connor does well, and again, and feeds it off as Patterson now sets Fredrickson free. Looks out wide because he's seen the run of his teammate out wide there, Pearson, who then fires it into the box, but a good athletic piece of play by the Cheltenham man. Well done there by the Cheltenham man, but we are breaking here with Fredrickson, who's now found Patterson, who's got the legs on the midfield, but he searches out Pearson, who's got the wide open flank here to get the ball into the box, and Doohoo is coming in at the far post, but he can't convert the opportunity. Referee says we can have this corner before the half-time whistle blows. We'll put it into the box here. Overhead kick. That was a very close opportunity as we go into the half-time break here. 1-0 up. Good play here by Cheltenham as they search out their first goal of the game. Thomas there with the shot at the near post as Kelly has to force that wide. Pearson fires it over to Fredrickson. Looks inside for Nystrom. Goes again, but Sajif had followed that run. Well done by Pearson to get up underneath that. More good work by the midfield, but a pot shot there from distance nearly caught us out. Peterson takes one of his long range shots, and my goodness, Flinders had to be on top form there to prevent that shot. As we come out victors in this one, it's only a 1-0 victory, but Cheltenham did put a stern defence against us in this one. And it's another victory, so nothing too shabby about that.
Time for a few questions.
Okay guys, so there we have it, another solid performance from the Solihull Moors boys in this episode, especially in that Carabao Cup tie where we were able to stride out victors against Hull City. Some good results in the league when we played. Unfortunately we had that poor result against Macclesfield Town in the simulated game. But I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel for more FIFA 20 content in the future. But for now, I'm out of here.
Thanks, that'll be all for today.